I honestly didn't think that there would be so much disgusting hate on TikTok. I am stunned by the comments that I've seen from adults just because I decide to feed my children on a natural term of weaning, which is between 2 and 4 years old. Natural term weaning is when you allow the baby to wean naturally at an age that other cultures would wean their children. The WHO themselves, the World Health Organization, they recommend breastfeeding to 2 years minimum. You know, if you get to 6 months, perfect, that's what's needed. But 2 years minimum is what they would prefer people to do. And I'm getting absolute hate because I'm feeding a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. And now I understand that this is unusual for some people to see. And it's because people like the trolls that I'm seeing on TikTok, it's because of people like them that women don't do it and people don't breastfeed. And it's because of this, the hate that they get. If you're not getting body shamed, which I am now getting on TikTok, if you're not getting slut shamed, which I now am on TikTok with men speaking about my breasts, if you're not getting any of that, you're getting all this pharma and formula companies coming at you with millions of pounds of marketing to sell you their products and make it, it's so much easier, just bottle feed. And now that so many people have got that into their head that that's the normal, and now breastfeeding is not the normal thing to see anymore, and people like me are getting hate for it. The amount of women who won't breastfeed because of what they see on social media, and it's trolls like you lot who've sat and attacked me on my TikTok. I honestly can't get my head over it. I've got a really successful Facebook page and I don't ever get comments like this, ever. It's so much support and it's a community of women who are choosing to breastfeed, and it's just amazing and it makes me feel fantastic. But over it on this platform, it is disgraceful, and you all should be ashamed of yourself for the things you're saying. People saying that I should have my kids taken off me because I'm choosing to breastfeed, that I'm a bad mum. Well, I'll tell you something. I don't do drugs. I very rarely drink. I have never had a night away from my children. My children have never gone for a sleepover with their grandparents or aunties or uncles or anybody. I am always at home with my children. So how am I a bad mother? Because I'm breastfeeding them. I mean, I'm literally giving them all the goodness and the nutrition and the health benefits that they need through my breast milk. Like, I'm literally doing what my body is intended to do, and I'm getting death for it. I do not understand how it can be so toxic and how some people are so triggered by it. If you don't like it, just move on. You don't have to come to my page. You don't have to be part of it. You don't have to be aware of this. There's nothing forcing you to be here. All you're doing is making other women look at that and go, oh my God, I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth it. Imagine, like, they're saying all this stuff. And I honestly cannot find the words to express how stunned I am at the level of ignorance that people have. Breastfeeding is so much more than just the nutritional benefits of it. There's so much more that goes into it. The amount of hate that my daughter, I think that's probably where this is coming from, because she's 3. My daughter's got developmental delay. She's years behind where she should be, you know. Although she's over 3 now, her language skills are less than a 2-year-old. She's quite far behind. So her developmental stage mentally is far behind as well. So you guys are telling me she should be on a bottle, she should do this, but she's getting a lot of comfort from me. She uses me for regulation. If she's had a hard day and she's struggling, you know, you think of all the autistic symptoms, and an autistic person has fidget toys or they have like sensory seeking behaviours. I am that, but it also gives her a comfort. So she's not just using me for food or nutrition or a drink. She's using me as a place of comfort. I am a tool for her to regulate. You know, if she's got a massive big emotion and she's struggling with, she can come and have a cuddle with me and she nuzzles in and she is getting the nice beat of my heart, and she loves feeling me breathing and the closeness and the skin to skin contact. She gets a lot of sensory input just from being close to me, as a mother should be. It's westernized countries that have this detached parenting style, and I just don't follow that. I'm not interested in following it. I don't want my kids to be detached from me. I want them to be close. That's the parenting style that I have chosen, and it doesn't mean that it's right for everyone, and I'm not judging anybody else who's got a different parenting style. I love learning about different styles of parenting, and I love hearing about different ways of doing things. I'm interested in that, and I love and support my friends who parent differently from me. But for my situation, this is what's right for me. This is what's right for my daughter. This is what's right for our family. And I don't think that it's justifiable for strangers on the internet to say that I shouldn't have